my dear Scorpio. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of April with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a 4-element reading up, what old cycle is closing and what new chapter begins for the full members to this channel. And message from my higher self is up for all the members, where we reveal what message that comes true from the divine. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for March to get a context, and this is the prediction for April. I will start reading your cards, and I use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. There's a review up for this deck and also for the Spiritual Animal Oracle. If you're interested to watch them, they are my first channel page. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see Wheel of Fortune together with Death. So there's some kind of drama happening here that's transforming and tempering us. Kind of making life a little bit hard, so we need to learn to adapt and adjust, and by that we are also transforming. So I call the divine with love and light. So you're going to get or have gotten some kind of insight that might have led to the end of a relationship, or starting to view a person or a situation in a totally different way. It probably sobered you up in some way. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the 8 of coins. So you're not giving up hope about life and love and things in general. You're just kind of buckling up and doing an even better work to face death here, to face whatever hardship and transformation has occurred in your life. So, and death is also Scorpio, of course. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have this 7 of Cups and the Death card. So it shows that this has to do with your emotional life, or the emotional life of another person. Sometimes we can't understand our emotions, and they seem to make our life a living hell sometimes. For example, falling in love with the wrong person, or being jealous, or feeling possessive, or we can be dealing with a person that's projecting a lot of issues onto us, like their issues, childhood issues, abandonment issues, issues of needing attention, creating drama because they need attention. So it's really a soup of emotions here, or it's almost like the kind of brown water you see close to like a manure pile for cows. Okay, so that's the swampy kind of feeling here. It's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of things that's going on. People are not entirely like healed, so they are creating, it's almost like a dream. I'm seeing it almost like a dream. And people's energy together is creating this kind of mix. It's not a dangerous thing. It's not a really awful thing either. It's just an old thing, you know, something that should have been digested and recycled ages ago. But for some reason, you are falling into the same trap. Emperor in the reversed. Might have to do with a father energy or ancestors. That you're repeating, or your partner is repeating karma or emotions, particular emotions from ancestors, unresolved emotions. And it's kind of your job, you know, Scorpio, death, 13, 1 + 3, 4, to make this, straighten this out, and to maybe like open up canals to flood away the old water, okay, old emotions. Okay, so you don't need them anymore. So I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind and your relationship in April. So remember, if you have stormy emotion, it might not even be your emotions. It can be the emotions of your parents, or the emotions of your some ancestor, or the emotion of your partner even. So this is the new bottom of the deck. So that's kind of putting an end to this old emotions overwhelming you, or your partner's projection, 7 of Cups, being poured over you, like you are become a little bit the victim to their projections, how they project. Sometimes you can be in a room with a person and they have an argument with you and you don't know at all what's going on or what this is about, because they are arguing with someone from their past, and something that happened between you just triggered this past situation to come up as a memory, and they think they are back in that situation in that time. And you really don't need to participate in the argument. They will do it for you. But you will feel like a little bit shocked and a little bit like, what's going on? And I wasn't even there. And, you know, why am I accused of this? But be calm. It's just the other person's projections. And here we have a 6 of Cups. So I'm seeing this being an opportunity to heal this. It's a past life, childhood card, so healing your childhood, your past life, and possibly maybe helping healing the other person as well in some shape, way, or form. Mostly through tough love is what I'm feeling. So this is what's on your mind, the situation with the person most on your mind, and this is what's on their mind with you. Your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for April, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation. 5 of Cups. So something has made you really disappointed, like someone disappointed you. Maybe because they projected some old stuff onto you and it felt, you know, unfair, disappointing. Probably you saw that person in another light before, like with the Ace of Swords and the Death. You started to see them in a new light. You saw the truth, or something was revealed that you weren't able to see with this person before, but now you saw it and it was kind of ugly. Ace of Wands, I'm feeling here like a battle will. You're not being beaten to the ground. You still stand on your feet and you're not going to take this, you know, just swallow it or take it. Okay, and this is what's on their mind, Judgment. So in some way they are feeling very judgmental over you, as they are projecting old stuff onto you, like old labels. Things, let's say that their parents didn't give them enough attention. Now they feel justified to be angry with you because you don't give them enough attention. Even if you gave them attention, or as much attention as a person can like ask for, and they are angry with you for this old thing, not for like that their parents did, not the thing that you did. So they feel very justified, and you feel like this is awkward and I'm not going to, you know, just take this. So you're definitely living in 2 different worlds, because you see things so differently. They think they are saying no to something that they don't want to have repeated in their life, or they don't want to have that kind of behavior in their life, and you are just flabbergasted from where did they even get this idea. So this is the bond between you two, a Page of Cups. So it's almost like this person needs you to change so that they can heal their childhood thingy here. We remember it was the 6 of Cups. It was here somewhere, I guess. We're not looking for it. Yeah, you remember it, the 6 of Cups with the boy handling the girl, the flowers. This is kind of the other way around. They want you to do this. They are open. They're waiting for you to do this, to fix this, you know, to say that you're sorry, and to say that it was your fault and it will never happen again, even if you don't really know what you did wrong, or what's the real problem here. So this is You can probably recognize this from yourself. You have felt like the other person needs to apologize. If they apologize, everything is fine. But if they don't apologize, it's hell to pay. But imagine if you are wrong and you're asking the other person to apologize. I'm not saying that they are wrong, but this is what I'm seeing, that they have projected something onto you that was unfair and that made you, you know, shocked, but also, you know, you're not going to fold. And now they are waiting for you to do the big thing, to, you know, be the good person and to change this, you know, not be in the way that they feared that you were, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is your feelings. You just don't know really what's happening. You know, you didn't ask for this. It's their private, personal drama, their projection. You can't know what was their past and what they now imagine is happening. So you're just like, I don't know what's going on here. I just feel like my emotions is in upheaval now because of this situation where this person kind of judges you or puts you in a spot in some way. So 22 plus 0, 2. So 2, 2. Two different worlds, two different ways of seeing things. And here's the Queen of Wands. So they feel very justified. They feel as if they are sitting on the high ground here. You did something wrong. And yeah, they are simply just waiting for you to join the choir and sing along with them and say that you're sorry. So I'm hearing the same song that came through for, I think, Sagittarius. Come along with me. Come along, you'll see. And they actually had the Queen of Wands in the same position, but it was total different situation. There, it was someone wanting to bring this person into the future, but this is not the same thing. Okay, I will take a card for your intention in this situation. I like you, Cupid's arrow. So you were probably romantically interested in this person or had a very good view of them. Like it's a crystal clear, you know, almost this this honeymoon phase when you meet someone and you think that they are so perfect. That kind of feeling, you know, when you kind of idolize the person, they're a little bit more good looking than what they actually are. They're a little nicer than what they actually are. And you admire things that they do and just feel filled up with this sense of spring. So I think this is how you feel for this person, or at least felt that you were interested in them as a person or as a romantic partner. This is their intention. Camera, this is the projection from the old, learn from the past, make memories. So they are looking back and, you know, even if life is moving forward, they still live in the past in some way. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So I think they are very passionate about you as well. And that's probably why they start these dramas. You usually don't start the drama with whomever. We started with someone that we are in some way attracted to, either romantically or in a friendship way or sexually. And then these old things comes up to be, you know, dealt with. So figuring out here your feelings or how you feel, how you see this situation. Sorrow, it's the same as this energy here. See that? Sorrow, pleasure seekers, and journey. So I feel like this was someone that you were looking forward to journey into the future with, but since they made you disappointed, you have kind of taken a step back from this situation. The Two of Coins means that you don't know what leg to stand on. Is this situation going to fix itself so that you can move forward, or are you going to have to take a step back and maybe step out of this situation? And this is what they saw happened. And we have baby in reverse, an enemy. So they are making them out to be the baby and you are the enemy that did the baby something wrong. So this is their projection. Consolation, so they want you to say that you're sorry. And love, because it's not really love, you know, it's just an old thing that's repeating, and all the hurt inside of them that's repeating, and it's as if you are supposed to say that you're sorry for something that happened to them ages ago, that you were not even there. And so this is not really love, it's just like Band-Aid, okay? It's Band-Aid, so it wouldn't make this person happy for too long. They will soon start to project something else upon you, okay? This is your behaviors and attitudes. 8 of Wands. Feel like a fresh energy, but I want to clarify and possibly give you some advice as well. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So you're going to have to be clever in this situation, because the other person is a little bit blind to their own behavior. They're not able to see what they are doing. They just think that they are honorable, and they don't realize that they are projecting old stuff onto you. They just think that you were plain wrong and they were right. And you're going to have to deal with this in some way. Be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now, it's not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind. A time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surrounding and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. So you kind of need to pay attention, because if you are with a sleepwalker that doesn't pay attention and just projects a lot of stuff onto you, you need to be able to be particularly open with your communication. To say, okay, I understand how you see the situation, because you listen to them with really big ears, how they see the situation. But from my point of view, this isn't the truth. This is, from my point of view, this is something that you made up in your head about me. This is not my intention. This is not how I'm normally acting. And if you feel like I did this to you, I'm sorry. But I'm also sorry that you think I would do such a thing towards you. So that could be a way to try to wake this person up to also how you feel, because they are so convinced that their way of seeing things is the correct way. And here we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords came like this in the Sagittarius reading. So might be that you have opposite roles here, so you can watch that reading, and then you probably are on this side in that scenario. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, this person thinks that they are right, also in their negative thoughts about you, how they judge you, and they are not super open to hear this you know, the truth or this kind of news. We can see there's a lot of clouds here, clouding their judgment, and this little baby also, this baby there. This is the one that they are trying to protect, their inner child. But they are doing this and kind of throwing you under the bus as a sacrifice. So you are being sacrificed instead of them. They were sacrificed in the past by someone else, and now they are kind of doing wrong by you and hurting you. Maybe not in the exact same way as they got hurt, but something, you know, similar. At least you will feel the same way as they did when they got hurt in this way when they were small. So this is clarification for the Queen of Swords particularly. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. So since this person is in this projection of the old, they are also unexperienced with dealing with this, you know, the reality of things. They just think that they are right in their assumption of the situation, and might be a little bit or not so particularly open to see things other people's way. Like these thorns keep away the other person's opinion, and this sword as well. When porcupine spirit calls your name, you are being asked to adopt a beginner's mind and to approach situation with innocence and curiosity. The old, confining stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. The old, confining stories no longer have a hold on you. They have, but this person could free themselves from it, or that's, you know, what's supposed to happen here. And you are supposed to inform them that they are not living in the past. You don't have to say this. You are projecting onto me. No, that's not going to work. You need to tell it how you see it and make them understand that you see things differently. They have a lot of assumptions. You also have assumptions, jumping into conclusions. And that forms the way you look at events in your life. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you have been seeking, whether it's a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence that you have all that you need right now to co-create what you desire. Who knew? Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. There's so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover, because this person has lived in an outdated time, something that was gone, you know, ages ago, and they still live there and relive the same situation over and over again. Feels a little bit sometimes victimized, but is rectifying that with being judgmental and saying, no, it's my way, and you need to behave like this, and this person needs to behave like that. And if they could let go of the old and see the world anew, they might be amazed of how miraculously lovely the people around them are. But right now they're just seeing, you know, the same old. But it's good in one way that they feel so entitled, because this is showing this person is on the way of healing their inner child. So that they're standing up for themselves is not a bad thing per se. It's just a little bit sad that you are being like thrown under the bus like this. So this is the outcome, and we have a Knight of Pentacles. So anytime they will want to listen, you will be there, able to inform them on what they missed out on, like what they weren't able to see. And it seems like you still will have a certain interest in this person, maybe because you have a message to them, or that you can help them grow and transform. So I'm seeing them being a little bit pig-headed in a way, but you know, they are going through this inner child healing, and at this point they are becoming their own mother. And the mother is often correctifying their children, saying, you are not supposed to do that, you are not supposed to do this. So in that stage, this person will act much like a they will act like a person that knows it all and needs to tell you how to do things better. That can be super annoying, but this is the healing process that they go through. So you don't have to take it personal. It's not about you. And if you're super tired of the situation, you don't have to engage. But for some reason, the divine has sent you and you want to engage. You want to make them see how they actually hurt you by their behavior, and shake them up a little bit to reality, so they can see more than just, you know, as far as their nose can reach. And clarification here, the River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement. So you don't have to hurry this. You don't have to feel anxious or like wait for the time when you will be able to enlighten them. I think if you hang out with this person, you will probably be able to enlighten them with small doses on a daily basis here. It will happen naturally. It's not something that you need to, you don't need to schedule it, or it's just you behaving naturally and seeing that something is wrong because you have seen it, because it makes you uncomfortable. So you have seen that something is off. And then you have kind of realized what it is, and you're able to inform this person if they would be open for it. And they are in the midst of the process of healing their inner child and, you know, being this little bit know-it-all. So they won't probably listen so much to you. But we can see here with the porcupine spirit, even with the thorns, the thorn said that the person isn't open, but the spirit message says that they need to go through this transformation to not see the old being repeated, or they might not even see your real face, you know. They are just putting their father's face onto you, or their mother's face, or their sisters or brothers, or that aunt or that school teacher. So it's they are arguing with about situation that happened, you know, long ago, and but it makes them feel the same, and therefore they are projecting this onto you. Okay, so good luck with that. And I would urge you to watch the recently posted love prediction and the love reading for March to get more information about this situation. You can also watch the reading What Do They Want to Happen for your sign in the What Do They Want to Happen Between You playlist to learn more. If you want to see new and exclusive readings from me and watch the channel normal reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, healthy and blessed. Bye for now.